What is up, YouTube Nation? Today we have a new little kind of concept thing I'm going to be working on today, and this is a new series I'm going to be starting with the YouTube channel. Today we have a daily, not daily, but a live commentary. This is going to be a live game, and I'm going to be taking you guys through basically just what goes through my mind when I play a game. Now, this is just a random game. I'm running a San Francisco offensive playbook and the 4-3 defensive playbook. As you guys know, I'm really big on the 4-4 this year, as well as the 4-3s. So we're going to be running that today. Now, I probably will do some other schemes other than just these two, but these two are the ones that I'm running right now. Kind of my main offense. I did not want you to pause the game, bro. I got some stuff I got to get done today. But so I'm actually not going to run no huddle this game, and the reason I'm not going to run no huddle this game is, number one, so I can break you down in game. I'm going to take a little bit more time in between snaps for a couple of reasons, but the main one is to kind of save real time and kind of just let you guys see, kind of shorten the game a bit. And that's actually a real concept, or a real philosophy or strategy, if you will, but it's just mainly today, so because I have some stuff I have to get done before I got practice today. I have practice in an hour and a half. I have to leave for practice in an hour, and I have some other stuff to do. So I know you guys don't care about that, but just thought I'd let you know as to why I'm not running no huddle. But we're going to start out with this Will Punch 3 seam. And if you guys have watched the 4-300 video, you're going to know the setup. But it's basically, I just run these plays, and I kind of just base my defense off of where he's going from the beginning of the game. A lot of people like these streaks there. There, as you see, there's a sack. So you see how effective it is against under center formations. You're just what I like about this defense is you have to read me quick. And in this situation, I always go Mike Will cross. And standard setup. If you guys don't know what it is, make sure you check out the 4-300 videos. And that's why I run the Mike Will cross. As you see, we get a quick interception. It just covers everything. It really does, to be honest. You have to draw me, but you can't draw me. So you're going to have to make a quick read because the pressure gets in fairly quick. And it's just a frustrating formation to play against, to be honest. So today I'm going to be running the balanced version of San Francisco's playbook. And hopefully it works out for me. We'll see how it works this game. Going to come out and just draw him. I want to see how many people he's bringing. And that's kind of a tell as to what he's going to be doing, what he's all about, as far as the beginning of the game goes. And I said I wasn't running no huddle. Immediately I do. So I'm going to check down in this A's close tight formation. I know I have these streaks. I know they're going to be wide open. They always are. So pass it down to the inside, wide open, click on. That plays money this year. It really is. I don't know who found it first, to be honest. I just know that it was ran in Vegas. And so I just kind of picked up on it and adapted it into the San Francisco scheme. Now, I'm coming out in the counter because if he gives me a look, but he's probably not. I already know he's not. But he actually does give me a look, so let's just slide protect to left here and try and get this counter. I don't know what my offensive lineman was doing. I don't know why he didn't give me the kick-out block, but it may have to do with slide protection. I may have to lab that a little bit more, but as you see, that was kind of the read there. But I like to, I usually come out in the same formation every time. There have been I have actually thought about coming out in multiple formations and using the 5 sets for success as a basics audible and then basing my base play off of that, so having several base plays. Another good look for the counter here. Let's see if we can't hit it with it. And we do actually get a decent run. Well, we got a decent look, but they kind of block shed and kind of sawed it up there. So now we're in a situation where we have to kind of look to go for a first down here. So 3rd and 9. I'm just going to use a simple levels concept to drag a corner route here. And I have the corner route wide open. There's Pitta, so we'll hit him with that. Now, I'm going to utilize this play. I don't know how it's going to work out. I just labbed it up in practice mode like literally 5 minutes ago. I spent like 30 minutes on it. Just got done about 5 minutes ago. And this swing screen from the flex formation. All I do with this is I'm going to fade both of the outside dudes on the left. And I'm going to streak Torrey Smith here. I'm going to motion Rice out, and then I'm going to re-motion him back into the backfield and snap when he gets to the tight end. And that's exactly what I was looking for, to try to get to see if that was going to hit the corner. So It doesn't against man, but I know it does against zone, so I think that's kind of the key. I think it's a zone, more of a zone beater down in the red zone. But you have those fades on the left side, so we'll just hit him up here. Now I'm going to run my version. Not my version. But something I've been working on recently is, you know how we have those fades. If you guys don't know, there's a rocket catch fade animation you can get. And I've been working on doing it from the streak routes. Didn't get it there, but as you see, it kind of is there, but you have to pass lead it properly. It's all about timing, and I don't have it mastered yet, but the concept is there. So just come out in the tray open just right now, just to show him that look. I'm probably not going to be running in the tray open right now. I'm just showing him the tray open and then going into other plays from it. So again, we're going to go to the swing screen again, and now we're going to try and hit the fades on the left side. See if they get pressed. If they get pressed, we'll go to the right side. They don't get pressed, so we have that fade route. Problem was, I think, the originator of that concept, and he ran it in the Madden Challenge to perfection. Now, I always like to go for 2 at the first score. The reason I like to go for 2 during the first score is because I feel like they're not going to stop this play for the first couple times I do it. Eventually, they'll learn how to stop it, but in the beginning, they probably won't know. And that's how you stop. Oh, you missed the press there. So that's how you stop the fade route on the left. You have to get a bump, and you have to hope that the dude just throws it blind. But sometimes it still won't stop it, as you saw there. But he had the right idea. So now I know he knows how to stop the fades. So now I'm going to start focusing more on the right side of the field against him next time I go into the goal line. So 8-0. And we got a holding call, so we'll go ahead and push him back to the 20. And literally on defense, guys, it really is. It's just rush, rinse, and repeat for me this year. It's been 4-3 under into 4-4 into 4-3 stack for a while. And it's been this wheel punch 3 seam that's been kind of the basic and the foundation of everything I've done. And he finds a hole in my zone, and so I'll take a little note that he likes to go to the curl route, and move on from that. Here I'm going to run this slant crash left. It's basically a blitz from the right now, and I like to yellow that outside dude and then hold the middle linebacker. I know I'm guarding the tight end. I'm going to let him have that, and then there you see there's the pressure coming in quick. So that's kind of the concept. I just jump everything quick, take away your first read, and blitz behind it, and hope that my zones hold up. And in this situation, I always go to the Michael across. It's one of my most comfortable plays in this type of a scenario. And I kind of just let the Michael cross do its thing. Oh, wow. That was glitchy. So he lobbed a streak there. I don't know why my dude didn't cover that, because he was in a deep blue zone. He was pressed up exactly the way I wanted him to be, and he still got toasted, so I don't know what was going on. Now, in this situation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the 4-4 and bring a double-edged blitz that's going to come in really, really fast. And all I'm going to do is just deep blue my safety and let those yellows do their thing. As you saw, they did their thing, and now we have them in 4th and long. And that's kind of my way of converting 3rd down and long. Is I don't trust max coverage D. I really don't. And that's mainly why I blitz a lot. And I blitz a lot with kind of locking up everything quick and trying to force you to throw it deep. And sometimes I'll get burned once or twice a game on a lob streak. Here you see he's going to go for it. So I'm going to go to the cover 4 out of the over plus. And I'm just going to bring double edge pressure out of it. If you guys don't know about the over plus, go ahead and check out. I should have a video up, if not already, soon about the over plus defense, the blitzes. But there you see there's the deep blues cover and everything, and now we get the ball on the 23-yard line, and it's going to probably put this game to rest. To be honest, a 2-score lead and my ball at half is really kind of tough to overcome, especially with the way that I've been really locking people down on defense this year. So anyway, we're just going to come out in our standard, just literally just rush, rinse, and repeat. I just make my reads at the pre-snap and force you to adjust to my offense versus me adjusting to yours. And just trying a standard dive. I'm going to go no huddle here so I can get another play in before the snap. And I'm just going to run this tight slots, tight end angle play real quick because I know it's going to work. the first 5 or 6 times I run it. So I'm just going to try and use it as a quick snap play to get a couple big plays and then go away from it. I like to kind of hide that play because it is so effective. But if you rely on it too much, you can throw some interceptions. But we got exactly what we wanted. We got our 15-0 lead. He's going to have ball coming out in the second half, and it's really going to be tough for him to overcome this lead at this point, because the reason it's going to be tough is it's not impossible, but it's just the fact that I get the ball coming out of halftime, and I also will probably get another possession this half, and I don't. And at this situation in the game, guys, I go into ball control mode like galore. Literally, this game will probably last about 10 more minutes because the amount of ball control you're going to see me run is really ridiculous. But if you want to beat the best, that's what I would do. So just stick it with the wheel push 3 seam. I'm going to leave the yellows this time because I know he likes the streaks to the tight ends. And I'm just going to swat that. I'm going to use or swat that. Don't worry about trying to pick those. Go ahead and play it safe and swat them. I don't like to pick unless I'm in front of him. I don't like to be chasing them and then pick it. I like to go ahead and swat. In this situation, I usually go Michael cross, standard setup with the pass gimmick and the spread of the line this time. Spread line makes the pass rush even better than it already is. And he's gonna run a screen. There you see. Oh well, it's probably because he ran a screen, but still, they come in quick. Now, 3rd and 10 situation here. This is kind of where I get dicey, and this is where I can lose some battles. I don't like 3rd and 10s. I like 3rd and 18s or 3rd and 4s, but I'm going to run the 2 deep, and I'm going to run the my favorite blitz from it. Not the double edge pressure, but like the double gap pressure, if you will. It's going to come really quick at him, and you see that's exactly what I wanted him to do. I wanted him to lob something up over there to those streaks. I knew that was going to happen, and so I just usered that side of the field. Trusted the yellow zones on the outside to play anything quick, and I just made sure that he wasn't going to get a streak, and that was kind of the concept there. So at this point, I'm going to try and not give him another possession or only one more possession. So it's going to be a lot of this I-form tight, halfback stretch, and halfback counter. I just read the box, and here I have an advantage to run the counter. And Alden Smith says, "No, sir, you don't." Also, in this situation, I'll go ahead and change my slot receiver to a tight end, or in the Ravens' case, Anquan Bolden, because he's basically like a fullback / tight end / everything. I mean, the dude's literally probably one of the best overall receivers in the game at this time. Dude's very, very effective. So, from this situation, 2nd and 10, and it's a situation like this when I have a 2-possession lead and ball at half, I'm just going to literally just run the ball. So here he has baseline, so I'm going to go ahead and take the stretch run, and there you see the power of it. It really is a very good run. And with a running back like Ray Rice, you're going to hit the open hole. His ball carrier vision is really good, so you're going to be able to you're going to be able to run the ball with Ray Rice and this offensive line for the Ravens, which is probably one of the best in the game as far as running is concerned. As you see here, he comes out in a 3-down lineman set, and that's just a stupid idea in my opinion. Because I'm just going to check right into my running set, and I'm going to run the halfback power O here. And just kind of run it where I see fit. And the dude didn't block him, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens this year when you're running, your dudes won't block for you. That's just the way it goes, to be honest. There's no real way to make sure they always will block, but most of the time they will block for you. So again, I'm just going to stick with this running scheme, to be honest. At this point in the game, there's really nothing he's shown me offensively I have to be worried about. So he's going to see a lot of I-form tight. Here he's baselined again, so we're just going to run the stretch. He's actually offsides here, and we're going to break another good run there. So we're going to go ahead and accept this penalty. The reason we're going to accept this penalty, guys, is a couple reasons. Number one is time management. I don't want to give him the ball back with any more opportunities than just 1 or 2 possessions. And I really want to jam it down his throat, and that's kind of the only reasons. And it's a 2nd and 4. I know I could pick that up with a stretch, but it's just all about time management, guys. It really is. So again, you see the stretch. Just whenever you baseline, all it is, guys, is I'm reading the left corner. If the corner goes, if they're kind of strong to the right side and they're in their front, then I'm going to run it to the left. But so far he's been balanced, and I know if they're balanced, the stretch to the right is probably the best option. So here I'm going to try and hit him with the power O. I'm going to motion Smith in for some extra inside blocking, and I actually break one off. And I didn't want to score that fast, but ended up happening. And when you guys have the opportunity to score, go ahead and score. But as you saw earlier, if you have the opportunity to take more time off the clock, still be in scoring range to make it a 3-possession game, go ahead and do that. In my opinion, that's the best way to go. So we have a 3-possession lead, and he has to get a 2-point conversion on us, which is why I went for 2 the first time. So now when he scores, he has to get a 2-point conversion. Otherwise, it's not going to matter. I don't like to go for 2 after that because there's a chance you miss it. And then, then you can kind of crumble back into him being able to catch up to you by just taking extra points. So I like to make sure that they have to at least get 1 2-point conversion. Now, in a situation like this, I run a lot of max coverage, or not max coverage, but I run a lot of my standard micro cross. Because I know they're going to pass the ball. They're in a situation where they kind of have to. And the Michael Cross is just so effective against the pass. Here's another pick. Oh, it should have been picked. There's 2 people. So, an opportunity for an interception, but it just didn't happen. So now we're in a 2nd and long situation. And I'm going to run the max coverage from the 4-4. So, and I got the A-gap coming in on him. So there you see, there's the sack from Haloti Ngata. I like to run that A-gap probably once or twice a half to kind of just make sure they're not slipping, and I caught him slipping now. So now I'm going to run the unslide protectable A-gap out of the 4-3 stack, Samfire 3. Oh, he got caught up. The only problem with that A-gap is you have to hold over the center, and sometimes you can run into issues. So here I'm going to run edge sting. Just watch those routes right there. Can I make a tackle? 4th and 5. He runs a screen. So kind of an iffy call in my opinion, but got him the first. Now he's going to take this clock. This clock should run all the way down to the 2-minute warning, or very close to it. So I'm just going to try and continue to contain, or actually no, here I'm going to run the Sam Blitz too. I'm going to try and gamble, try and catch him. I like to man up the outside dudes and yellow the safeties. Use the flat routes to my advantage. Give him that crossing route, that's fine. Just kind of seeing where he wants to go quick. Now, he shouldn't get another snap off, but if he does, I'm going to run edge sting. He won't get another one. Yep, so 2-minute warning. At this point in the game, I'm going to really run some more Mike Will Cross because I've kind of bring some heat now, and I've established that I can bring pressure, and now it's all about containing the pass with the Mike Will Cross. So trips left. Pick. Oh, can we snatch that? If I would have clicked on there, I probably could have had a chance, but I just was watching and I just kind of wanted to see what would happen. If you guys have seen Ryan Dykes' 3-3-5 defense from the inside the 50-yard line, it's pretty effective. So if you guys want to run that, you can. I like to just stay in my stuff because I don't want them to have a tell. I don't want to just give my blitzes away, like give where I'm going to be coming from. So he hits the other curl route there. So that's pretty good. That's actually the only real hole in the Michael Cross as far as the outside passing. So pretty good play by him there. When we get in the red zone though, I really like Edge Sting this year, as do a lot of people. So he's got the ace close, and I've got yellows on the outside. I'm going to use her in the middle of the field. So wherever he tries to go quick, that should have been an interception. Put the dude in the yellow to cover the out route. He throws an out route. He doesn't cover it. So I thought that should have been a pick, but that's fine. Same thing. I run this play in the red zone. This is what I run. Spy Ed Reed here to take away the fades on the outside. So let me move him down actually over him so he covers any tight end fades. Put a dude in the yellow out there. Got a lucky drop, but I put the dude in the yellow. I don't know why my guys aren't. I think I forgot to press. That's probably the problem. So let me try and press this time and make sure I get it right. Yeah, you're not going to go there twice. Should have hit the crossing route, but it was such a quick blitz that he had to get rid of it quick. And that's the concept of bringing the edge sting. Now, I have established quick pressure. What I'm going to do in this situation is I run the A gap from the 4-4. Does not. Oh, we got B gap from Ed Reed, and there's just not. It was a cloud of coverage. The pressure kind of came in, but it didn't really. But he knew that he was expecting pressure, and we brought passive aggressive pressure out of the A gap blitz and forced him into a bad read. So now we kind of have it in balls in our court now, and I'd really like to use the tight slots in this situation. So I'm gonna do double streaks on the left side, or streak and a fade on the left side. And got him. So there goes Jacoby Jones, and we almost broke that one for a touchdown, but didn't quite get it. So we're going to go to the bunch strong here, the flanker drive play. We're going to put Bolden on a fade route, put Jones on a fade route. We have double fades, and we're going to pass lead that to the inside. We're going to click on. We dropped the ball, but we had offsides there, so we're going to accept that 5-yard penalty. Now, in this situation, I'm just trying to preserve my game, but I'm still trying to stay aggressive, and that's why I'm running no huddle at this point, because, again, as you see, we're in a 2-minute drill situation here, so you can't be just running whatever. I think this dude's probably about done. Yeah, he's doing the onside stuff, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this was a video just kind of get you in my head what I've been thinking when I play a game, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. And we will see you guys next time. I think this is the last offsides he can have. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you are subscribed, make sure you support the channel by giving it a like or a favorite or a thumbs up. And well, please tune in to the next video. We should have a couple more of these. It's probably going to be a weekly breakdown where we do one a week. This has been the first installment in that series. Probably just going to be calling it Dissecting or something, the Dissecting series, or I don't know what I'm going to call it exactly, but just when I go into a game and talk about what I'm doing, live commentate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you guys next time.